everyone, it's attorney Jas of Jas Talks Law. I am your law school coach, ready to advise and coach you through the law school admissions process. So a lot of you already know me. We've met either at a Talk Law event, through social media, through family, through friends. We knew each other growing up, whatever. But for those that don't know me, my name is attorney Jas, also known as Jasmine Robinson Esquire, Jas to some, Jasmine to others, or whatever. But most people call me attorney Jas. As many of you guys know, I have been on this Jas Talks Law journey for quite a few years now. It all started during my second year of law school, and now Jas Talks Law has grown and developed in so many different ways, and I am humbled, I am grateful, I'm thankful for having the courage to step out on faith and pursue Jas Talks Law. So a little bit about myself. I am attorney Jasmine Robinson. I was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. Grew up in the south side of Richmond, went to Richmond Public Schools, graduated Richmond Public Schools, and went on to Hampton University, the best HBCU in the whole wide world. I went from a Richmond girl to a Hampton woman. And I really believe Hampton is where I began my faith walk, as I like to call it. Maneuvered through Hampton University, went on to do many great things, joined the student leadership program, crossed my sorority, the Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I was senior class president at Hampton, went on to host an amazing senior week, and all types of great things happened under my presidency. While at Hampton, I had no law school coach. I had no help, real help through law school admissions process. I'm the first lawyer in my family. Thank God, for being the first. I wear that title proudly. But I had no help or guidance. Thankfully, God helped me out, and I made it through with my 144 LSAT. I made it on down to Mercer University School of Law, where I did really well. Finished my first and last semester on the Dean's List, took advantage of some really good federal and state clerkships, and worked for a big firm, small firm, nonprofits. I studied abroad, went to London, went to Spain, went to Curacao. I did so many amazing things during law school. It was oh my gosh, one of the best worst experience. That's how I like to phrase it. The best worst experience of my life. During my second year at Mercer, the admissions department asked me if I wanted to go back to Hampton, and I'm like, y'all paying? Like, yeah. There was a graduate fair going on at Hampton University, and since I was a second year student, they wanted me to attend. I'm like, okay. And I said, okay. So, I went on down to Hampton, but before going out there, I said, I really want to make the most of this trip. If I'm going back to my home by the sea, I'm going to make the most of this trip. So I partnered up with some of the current students there, and we came up with Jas Talks Law, this Hampton University event. That's where Jas Talks Law got started. And it's literally blossomed so much since then. As your law school coach, I advise and coach you guys through the law school admissions process. But if it had not been for Hampton University, the best HBCU there is, I don't know if any of this would be happening right now. But anyway, so, I went back to Hampton twice while I was a student, because I guess I did such a good job the first time that I went back again my third year after I graduated law school. And after studying for the bar exam and waiting on my bar results, I was given the opportunity to be a seasonal recruiter for Mercer Law. And it was such an amazing opportunity. I went from everywhere, from New York to Florida to Alabama to Arkansas. I mean, they literally had me all over the place, but it was just so great. Like, I literally found my passion, like speaking with other future lawyers who look like me, other future lawyers who didn't have a lawyer in their family to help and guide them just like me. It was just such an amazing experience to just be that light, to look someone in their face and say, hey, if I did it, you can do it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And I just fell in love with helping future lawyers. Like, it just lit this fire within me that is just not going to go out. And that's just literally how Jas Talks Law got started. I tried the traditional route for a short time period, and it just didn't work out for me. But I'm happily pursuing Jas Talks Law full time as your law school coach. I edit and review personal statements, and I help people with their law school lists, and I help them with their diversity statements, addendums. I help them with their LSAT strategies. I mean, I cover every part of the law school admissions process. I graduated Mercer University School of Law with honors. Very proud of that. I would never not share that with you guys. And I'm so proud of that because, I started Mercer with a 144 LSAT score. And going in, I had this impression that I'm not going to do well because of my LSAT score. But thankfully, the Black Law Student Association at Mercer, they picked me up and encouraged me. I had some of the best big sisters at Mercer who told me, you can get an A. And they said, this is how you get an A. And guess what? I did exactly what they said to get those A's. So I'm so thankful to my big sisters. Also to the Georgia Association of Black Women Attorneys. These ladies have always been so helpful to me through mentorship and volunteer opportunities. And I mean, just pouring into me. And of course, I try to pour into them as much as I can as well. But my time in law school was definitely one for the books. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly, because the ugly did exist. But it's no fun talking about the ugly. Let's just keep it positive here, because that's what we're all about here, is positivity and good energy. That's what we're all about. So yeah, as your law school coach, I am your advisor, your accountability partner. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I am your auntie, your cousin, your sister, whatever you need me to be. I'm that person. Many people are like a bit embarrassed because, they don't have any lawyers in their family. Well, now you do. Your law school coach is also your sis. I'm your bro, whatever you need me to be, I'm that. So when you go to law school and when they're all talking about, yeah, my dad's this and my dad's a judge and blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, well, my sis, she's a law school coach and she has her own law school admissions consulting business and she's a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. I got y'all. I claim everyone, okay? Like, I got y'all. Why did I create Jas Talks Law? Why did I say this is something I want to do full time? Like, this is worth pursuing. And it's simple. I walked across the graduation stage and it was just like a handful of people in the crowd that looked like me. I'm like, something ain't right here. Like it just, this profession is 88% white male. That just does not sit well with me. And I am going to do whatever I can to change that. I mean, 88%, like, black people are only 5% in the legal profession. 5%. And we wonder why our criminal justice system is the way that it is. We wonder why we have this pipeline to prison. We wonder why there's all these for-profit prisons. And I mean, who are the judges? The judges that are sentencing our brothers and sisters, do they look like us? Statistically speaking, we're still only 5%. I mean, these lawmakers and these judges and these DAs that just don't get it, like that don't understand why, someone may have chose to do what they did. I'm not saying that person shouldn't be punished, but my gosh, like you hear about, Billy who committed a horrific crime and he happened to get probation, and then you hear about Andrew over here who did the same thing and he got 20 years. Like, we're only 5% in the legal profession, and this is my contribution to the Black Lives Matter movement. This is the way that I am being a part of a bigger calling. Jas Talks Law is my passion. It's something that I live and breathe 24/7. The light, I always joke and say the light is always on at the Jas Talks Law headquarters because it just doesn't stop. Like, this is who I am all the time. And, I'm just so thankful to God for giving me this vision, for giving me the tools, the resources, everything that I need, to pursue this. God is my business partner. Yeah, God is definitely my business partner. He's my everything partner. Like he is everything to me. But while you're here, make sure you visit our website, www.jastalkslaw.com, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you will receive our free law school admissions timeline. You will receive email notifications every week of scholarship opportunities, of pre-law events, of so many different things that are going on. You'll get weekly advice and encouragement from me. I mean, there's just so much good news that is coming out of these emails. A girl emailed me the other day and was saying she found out about a scholarship through one of the emails that I sent out, and she got the scholarship. So it's funny because it's getting to a place where it's like I'm getting super excited about everyone's good news. Like, it's just like I don't even think I get this excited when I get good news. But when someone shares an acceptance letter with me or shares that they got a scholarship, it's like I really ready to jump out my skin. I'm just so happy for y'all. It's just I don't know. I really can't explain it. But anyways, I'm just so grateful you guys are here. This is my introduction to Jas Talks Law. I hope you guys feel the good energy. I hope y'all feel the vibes. I hope y'all feel the love, the positivity, all of that. Much more to come from Jas Talks Law. This is only the beginning. Stick with me. Follow me on Instagram at Jas Talks Law, Facebook Jas Talks Law, Twitter at Jas Talks Law. Email me if you have any questions. Info at Jas Talks Law. It's right there. Info at jastalkslaw.com, and we can chat, DM me, whatever. It's all the same to me. But until next time, this is the intro to Jas Talks Law. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll talk soon.